and welcome to Prudent News. Now look at the headlines. CEC report puts future on mining in Goa into darkness, suggests cap on mining, review of EC's action against guilty. Supreme Court to hear Goa mining matter in second week of January. New bench may hear the petition afresh. Government wins FDI debate in Rajya Sabha. Motion opposing the policy defeated by 109 to 123 votes. GSI opposes government's proposal to increase minimum wage scale for workers. Welcomes decision to reinforce NPV compulsory payment scheme. And mining issue will not create any rift within the BJP, says Subhash Paldesai. BJP's South Goa membership drive touches 1,50,000 mark. And now the news in detail. The CEC report has come as a huge setback for mining industry and mining dependents in Goa. The CEC has recommended closure of mines involved in illegalities, capping on mining, environment impact assessment of each mine and survey of lease areas through various agencies. They have also asked the Supreme Court to follow Karnataka model while framing rules and regulations for Goa mines.
Recommendations for consideration by CEC to the Supreme Court. Mining operations of the 19 mining leases within wildlife sanctuaries and of 23 mining leases located within distance of up to 1 kilometer from the boundaries of nearby national parks. MOEF has to consider the Standing Committee of the National Board of Wildlife while granting environmental clearances to 120 mining leases which are within the distance of 10 kilometers of the national park sanctuaries. MOEF of Southern Region, Bangalore, will be directed to verify the adverse impact of mining on the flora and fauna of wildlife habitat in Goa. MOEF to estimate distance of mines from the national parks of wildlife sanctuaries. MOEF to know the status of forest areas as stated in the EC. Applications to be verified while seeking EC. Environment clearances will be in abeyance till NBWL and additional principal conservator clears the recommendations. Mining operations may not be permitted to resume unless EC clearances are given. State government to constitute committee under the chairmanship of the Chief Secretary with Principal Secretary of Mines, Regional Office, MOEF, Southern Zone, Bangalore and officers not below the rank of Joint Secretary, Ministry of Mines as its members. Committee will have to ascertain records of monthly and yearly returns by leaseholders. Committee will have to complete exercise and submit data report within 3 months. The mining lease which violates Rule 37(1) of MCR will not be permitted for mining. Chief Secretary directed to file monthly action taken report to the Supreme Court. Mining operations will not be permitted till government notifies comprehensive rules to regulate the storage, transportation and shipment of mineral ore. Government is directed to ascertain details of legal iron ore by the leaseholders from the year 2005 to 2006 onwards. Chief Secretary is directed to file details within 3 months. Dumps shall not be allowed to remove without proper information or approval by the statutory authorities or without court's permission. The survey and demarcation of all the mining leases in the state may be carried out by the team constituted by the Supreme Court. Cancellation of leases if found guilty and penal action against the erring officers and others. ICFRE in Dehradun may be directed to carry out macro-level environment impact assessment. Officers found guilty in condonation of delay will be placed before the Supreme Court. Mining leases will not be permitted to resume mining operation unless all the norms are followed. The hearing on mining matter is postponed till second week of January. Court will hear the matter after Christmas vacation. One of the judges on the bench, Swatantra Kumar, will retire on 31st December. The new bench may hear the petition in January. A reporter Mahesh Gadi for Prudent Media.
India's reform process has got a green signal after the motion opposing FDI was defeated in Rajya Sabha. The Bahujan Samaj Party voted for foreign direct investment in multi-brand retail. The opposition-backed motion against FDI in retail got 109 votes, while the government managed 123. The House required 118 votes to pass the resolution. Even if the central government passes FDI policy, the states will have the authority to give its permission to FDI or not.
They lost in the Lok Sabha, they made the allegations. They have lost in the Rajya Sabha, and they are making these allegations. This was a rejection of the politics of the BJP. So I have said so. I've said so from the beginning that this is nothing but politics. There was no issue of FDI because FDI has been left to the states, and if there was anything left in this debate, it was pure politics.
इन लोगों ने जनता को धोखा दिया है और कांग्रेस को और एक बार मौका दिया है. इसलिए जब भी मौका आएगा जनता इनको सबक सिखाएगा. मुझे पूर्ण विश्वास है जब भी इश्यू जनता के पास जाएगा जनता सरकार का जो निर्णय को विरोध करेंगे और इसको सबक सिखाएंगे.
This is not the end. This is only the beginning, or this is the beginning of the end for this government. The government, when it knows it doesn't have, it's a minority government. The people of India are watching. They'll be so ruthlessly punish the Congress party after this.
It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.